just didn't let us lose. He was unreal down the stretch, making tough plays and free throws, and you know, I thought Svi had a really good game. I thought Devonte was great, and then of course Mitch. We couldn't have won the game without Mitch. Mitch was fabulous. But yeah, I thought Devonte that was a competitive dude playing down the stretch. Well, let's just call it, Malik is struggling. I mean, you know, I think he scored 1 point tonight, and that was a free throw late, and LeGerald's, had a bad week. So if we can get those guys going, I don't think we can get much more out of Devonte and Svi. And Sam, Sam gave us some good minutes, but we got to get more out of those guys. And Marcus, I mean, you put a freshman out there, and he gives you 33 minutes, and is in there in crunch times, and he's not going to score points, at least in bunches. He's got to be kind of a garbage guy for us, and he did fine. But we got to keep Doak on the floor, and we got to get LeGerald and Malik going.
Getting help for Devonte also is, you want to get him out of the game, so I guess he's only sat out 3 minutes so far in 3 Big 12 games.
Yeah,
he tried to steal a little bit in the first half.
Tried to, but we can't play without him right now. We need Malik to be able to play that position, or somebody to be able to play that position for us. And it may not be, this may be the hand we're dealt and the hand he's dealt all year long. We may have to play zone or do something to, I hate to say this, to rest on defense, or to run a different offense where, maybe he can rest on offense some, because naturally he's worn out. And Svi told me yesterday, he said, "Coach, I'll play better if I play 27, and because he's playing too many, and he knows it. And here he is, he has to play 38 because there's no way you can take him out. But we'll improve. We'll get better with that. I thought a couple of us, the one foul, they said he backed into the dude without the ball, and then the one foul that they said he went over the back. I mean, those are probably fouls, but gosh dang, those are the fouls that you really can't get if you're going to play him a lot of minutes, because that could happen every possession. And then his fifth foul, Marcus backs out of a charge, so he had to come, so we didn't help Doak much, but Doak was really good offensively though.
How does it, big picture question, how does it change your tactics when you're playing with the sort of front court depth that you have, other than telling Doak, hey dude, try not to foul?
Well, it hasn't, tactics or whatever. We've got modes, so we can play with 2 bigs or we can play with 1 big. We haven't practiced playing with 2 bigs at all this year until this past week, when we thought maybe that we'd have another big or 2. So we're a little confused. I'll be honest with you. It's confusing to us as a staff, and I know it's confusing to the players, because you go into it thinking, well, we're going to play these guys, and they get, 50 or 70% of the reps in practice, and then you don't end up using them. So that's frustrating, but that's just the way it is. But hopefully we'll have some feedback one way or another, positive or negative, soon, and see what the outcome is. If we knew what we were dealing with, it'd be a lot better. But we don't really know what we're dealing with.
Anything else, guys?
From a timing standpoint.